Hello and welcome to History Hunting USA. Today we're going to teach you how to date an M1 US helmet. If you came here wanting to know how to date this kind of crap, then you came to the wrong video. Right, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a flower, give it to the helmet. If it says yes to your date, turn off the lights. Set the mood. Alright, so few things we need to do first. If it's green, that's a good thing. But seriously though, so outside, this is called the shell, and what to look for on the outside here is basically, this is rough, that's a good sign. That's getting into World War II area, 40s, maybe even early 50s, it depends. A lot of this stuff can be crossed over with Vietnam, Korea, and World War II, but this is all 100% World War II, maybe 1941, 1940, somewhere around there. But if you find one that has like a combination of something, then that could be like, a Korean era, Vietnam era, whatever. So if it's rough, that's a World War II shell. If it's got a smoother thing, you're starting to get into Korea and Vietnam. Secondly, this little rim here, it's pretty difficult to find that out, so I don't even know like why people say this one. If this looks like stainless steel, that's another World War II helmet. If it's not stainless steel and it looks like this material, it is not a World War II helmet. Or it could be, but like you gotta look for the combinations. If it's like not stainless steel, but rough, then it could be like a World War II, maybe Korea. It's a big mix, okay? It's a big mess. Okay, this little line right here, see that? You can't see it because it's so small, like my love life. But this basically is the seam where this connects. And if this is on the front, that is great. That is a World War II kind of design as well. If it's on the back here, that's rather really late World War II, like 45 or Korea or Nam. The reason for this is because, like, basically Americans never surrender, and so, like, they always charge the enemy, and shrapnel or something would hit this, and it would crack. So they put it on the back, because, like, they never faced the enemy, or away, I don't know. Just trying to be cool. Flipping it over, also look for this kind of, like, pattern here. That was used up till now, I believe, but that's also a good indication of World War II. This liner here, that's a khaki color, right? Like this. If that looks like that, well, you've got several problems. But if this is khaki, that's a good sign that it's a World War II liner. This is the liner, by the way. This whole thing here, liner, helmet, steel thing, shell, pot, turtle, depression, whatever you want to call it. Straps, whatever. It's good if it has the straps. If it doesn't have the straps, then I don't even know why you're investing your money in this. Okay, this little thing is called a swivel, something like that. I think a swivel is like the name for what this does, whatever. This thing that connects the chin strap, this is gonna wanna stay still. If it's standing still, if it's welded into the thing, that's an early World War II, 1940, 41, maybe even 42. If it's moving, that could be anywhere up to Vietnam. And once you get in there, you have to start looking at like what this looks like and stuff. So yeah, this stands still. It's a good thing. If it moves, it could still be World War II, but you could also be Korea, Nam. You have to look at that kind of thing. I don't have a helmet to show you. What the heck is that thing? I should have probably taken this out when I was pausing the video, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, shoot. Anyways, we discussed this. Now, try to carefully remove your liner thing with one hand while holding a phone camera. Basically, only the cool light collectors can do this. Take that out. Now, there's not much really to tell you about in here. There probably is something, I just don't know. There you go. This thing. Look for colors again. If it's like a darker green, or if it just looks out of place for like, oh, this doesn't look like a World War II helmet that you've seen before, could be painted in a different era, but for the most part, look for the actual details on the swivels and on the seam. Ignore the paint for a while. If it all star matches with the paint, if it doesn't match with the paint, then it was probably reissued. So, you're probably not going to be able to see this. Right down in there, there's going to be a heat stamp. That's going to tell you what company made the helmet, or the liner, basically. Mine's like the Mining Safety Corporation, something like that. Yours should have it. If it doesn't have it, it might just be worn down. The heat stamp didn't go all the way, or something like that. Make sure this is there. Just like sometimes these could be a replica, this could be real, this could be a replica, that could be real. It can go back and forth. And yeah, I believe that is it. So now you know how to date an M1 helmet. I'm completely destroying this thing now, but it's like American engineering, so it should be fine. But yeah, always bring your poppy, set the mood. That's how you date an M1 helmet.